Good afternoon, everyone. Just waiting for more of the students to join in now. So by the time you're joining in, let me explain what we are going to do. So we are going to work on like facial tracking. We have done many kind of tracking, like motion tracking normal. We have done the 3D camera tracking. We have done stabilizing tracking. We also have done tracking from a mocha. Okay. So now we will do the facial tracking, which is specifically for face, like faces, specifically designed for the faces. So a little bit of coding is involved in this one, which you don't have to worry about because you can go to the video and then write it down from there. You can pause the video and write it down, so you will see what we are uh, doing. But I will explain what we are doing, so also you will understand what the coding is all about. Okay, so let me bring some files over here. So I have these files and I will bring them here on my link here. Okay, so and also a bit we will work on Photoshop, but not like right away. Just after a break or something we will start. Okay, so I have all these videos here and let's start with it. The first thing is that I will bring this video here normally. And what I want here is that I want to play something on his head, like eyeglasses. So I have eyeglasses here. Let me bring one more eyeglasses, black. So now to facial track, I have to select his face. To select his face, I have many different options. One option that I have here right now is this ellipse tool. And I will take this ellipse tool, draw over his face, just like this. Okay. Oh, make sure you have selected your layer, otherwise it will draw a shape. Now, once you will draw, it will make a mask. So what we need, we don't need a mask. So we will go in the mask option down here and choose none, so that it will only draw a shape over the footage without creating a mask there. Okay. And now if you have the mask, you just have to go to the tracking. Okay. Make sure your mask is selected. I have to click on the mask. And once your mask is selected, you will go to the options here in the tracker and choose the face tracking detailed feature. Okay. Now there is a face tracking outline only and detailed feature. So first let's see what is face tracking outline and then we will go to the other tracking. Okay. Now here I will go and start tracking by clicking here, and you can see that it's tracking now the whole footage. Done. Now what I can do here is that I will go in the mask and choose add, and you can see the mask is there. Okay, so it's only showing his face wherever his face is going. So that's it, tracks the whole face. Now I can do anything here. I can go to the mask here where I can feather it. I can make it quite visible or something, and then maybe other kind of effects I can apply. Like suppose in the news, sometimes you will see that they uh, kind of blurs the face, or maybe they put something like a mosaic, or they censor the face. So we will try to do that here. Okay, let's do a censoring here. So I will go to stylize mosaic, and I will have this kind of a mosaic effect on it. Now I can reduce this to smaller size, oh sorry, bigger size, like maybe 50 by 50, and you can see that, or 25 by 25, okay, or maybe a little bit higher, 35 by 35. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so now I can see that his face, wherever it is going, it is a little bit censored, okay, with the mosaic tile over it. What else I can do? I can take the same footage, okay, and then I can put underneath. So the below video is basically showing the normal, and the top one is basically this mask. So if I will play the video, so you will see that it will kind of look like this. Okay. So as the top one is the mask, so it will be keep on going, and it is motion tracked on the face of the person. So it will be keep on going with the person's face. So this is how you usually create a, if you want to censor something. So this is how it is done. You motion track the person's face, and then it goes all the way to that. So it is pre-rendering right now. Once it is pre-rendered, then it will play it with the regular speed. Okay, now you can see that wherever his face is going, it is censored. So this is how you can censor a person's face in by using After Effects. Now, other thing I can do here is, instead of mosaic effect, okay, I can hide this effect, go here, go to feather, effect, blur, Gaussian blur I can take, and I can blur his face out. And I can choose repeat edge pixels so that there is no hard borders around. And this is another way you can censor person's face. So sometimes, and especially when you're watching a news or a documentary or a reality show where people's face are, left confidential, and they are hidden from public appearance. So that's how they censor it up. Okay. So this is normal motion tracking. Now let me use some other footage here. Let me uh, delete this one. And I will take the one where the person's face is moving a lot. But this video is quite long. Okay. So I'll keep it till here. Plus his head is moving a lot because you cannot do 3D tracking here. So that's why if his face is moving a lot, then you cannot track it perfectly. You have to make sure that his head is not moving extremely on the right side or the left side like this. Otherwise, you will not be able to track. So I will start from here. Okay. And then I will take my mask, draw over his face just like that. None. And this time I will choose face tracking detail feature. Now when I will start this one, so automatically you can see that it has detected the left eye, right eye, nose, mouth, cheeks, and chin. Automatically it is selected. take a little while, depending on how long it is, your footage. So his face is kind of moved to the right, like it's rotated to the right side as in a three-quarter view, which is more like requires 3D tracking and 3D layers instead of 2D layers, or 3D images, or you can say 3D models instead of 2D images. So that's the part where it might go a little bit off, but we'll see. So we are almost done over here. Now in the beginning, if I will go here and try to zoom in, you can see that every of his feature is perfectly tracked. Okay, and wherever his face goes, it goes with it. Now, facial tracking we use for many purposes. Okay, one of the main purpose is of change, more like digital makeup. Okay, to change or to give some a makeup of the person's face, like if you want to remove some scratches, okay, or if you want to remove some blemishes or spots, add some, if you are doing for a fashion shoot or something like a fashion modeling, so you can or for a makeup advertisement you can work with a makeup, so for that purpose it is used a lot. And in the movie, if you want to give a special effects, like want to make someone like look scary or something like that, so for that purpose too. Now, first we will use it for object placement, okay, and then we will do other parts. So first, let me try one thing. Let's do one thing here. Let's go and put this eyes like eyeglasses over there. So I will reduce the size of it. Okay, put it here somewhere. Scale it up, rotate it a bit, scale it a bit down. Okay, wherever it looks good. So here quite it looks good. Now what I need to do here is that I want to position it, okay, in a way that it sticks to the head. Now if I will go to the flip here and go to the effect, you will notice that there are different areas here, and the best area to stick this glasses on the person face is this area. So where this area is, if I will click over here, you will see all the points. Now here, where I want to stick the position of the glasses. Now I will not work directly on the classes. I will go create a new null object and then go to the position of the null object. Now I will go here and then I will go to the nose area. And in the nose area, let me click here so you can see all the points. Nose area, I have nose bridge. Now, if you don't know where is the nose bridge, just click this button. It will show where it is pointing. So now you know where it is. So click it back so it will be gone. Now I want to take this pick whip and drag it on the nose bridge. So this position of the null will be attached with this nose bridge. But if I will click here, okay, you can see that I can go on this with the pick whip, drag it there, and you will notice that this will become a red. That means now it is not following the null's own position. This position is that nose bridge position. So it is following the nose bridge position. Notice that null object, it is moving with it. Okay. Now what I can do here is that I can just go to the classes, take the classes and pick with and click on the null. So now the classes is will go wherever the null is going because null has become the parent of the classes. Now if I will move it, you will see that the classes are moving. Okay, but at some point his head is also rotating. So when his head rotates, it doesn't look realistic. Okay, so what we need to do, we have to rotate this as well. Now to rotate, it's a little bit tricky. Okay, so if I will go in my null object at my clip here, so this I want the rotation to follow this point and this point. Okay, now what are these points? These points, one is the left cheek top and other one is the right cheek top. So it will be attached to these points, and then wherever the head is rotating, these will rotate. Now to apply this rotation, it's not simple. You have to write a little bit coding, but you don't have to worry about the coding because you can later on when you come back to this video, you can pause the video and write it down. Only what you need to do here is that press R on your keyboard and we have to write a code. Right now I cannot write a code. To write a code, I have to go inside an expression mode. To go inside the expression mode, you have to press Alt on your keyboard. Okay, and after that you have to click on this stopwatch, and as soon you will click on stopwatch, you will get all these options and you will see expression rotation. So Alt and the stopwatch, and here you can write the code. Now the code that I will write over here is basically for rotation purposes. First of all, I will make a variable a. Okay, what is a? A can be anything. Equals to, now you don't have to worry about this. Okay, if you don't know the coding, you have never worked on the coding, don't worry about, just copy paste this one. The few things that you have to worry about, I will tell you. Okay, so I'm just writing this code over here. This composition, the layer. Okay, now the name of the layer is clip number 1. So I will take the clip number 1, which is this. So this one you have to make sure you write the name of your original clip, which is this one, because you cannot just write same name because this is the name of this clip. So whatever you are using, suppose your clip name is Ferrari.mp4. So you have to write here Ferrari.mp4. You cannot write any other name. You just have to write the exact same name what is appearing over here. I will go back here. Dot effect. Okay, inside that I will use face track point. Okay, go back here, comma. Now the points that I want to track it to, and that was a right cheek top. Okay, the one that I showed you, exact same name you have to copy from here. Okay, and in the end when you're done, semicolon, press enter to go on the next line. So exactly same name, if you will write, you will not get an error. But if you will write a wrong spelling or wrong name of that layer, the one that I showed you here, which was showing here, so you have to go back there, notice what is the name and write that. Okay, now same thing here. Now I will write a different name now. Left cheek top. Okay. Now side A, correct, A and B. Variance to degree 10 math, then attempt 2, and inside the side which I have chosen, side A, then side B. Okay, and I will add it to 180 because our face moves on 180 degrees. Done. Now if I will click anywhere outside, you will see that it will be exactly like this and there will be no error here. Otherwise, if there is any error, it will tell you where the error is. This, you have to make sure you have to write the name of the clip. Here, you have to write the name where you want to rotate it. So I want to rotate it here, so I chose that point and write the exact name and write the exact name of the other point. Now, if I will go and move, so you can see that it is rotating as well with the person's face. Okay. Now it's a little bit, it is crooked here, so I can go back and rotate the original one. Now it will be fine. Okay, so exactly going with the person's face. Now where his face moves outside, then you have the issue because it does not show that it is a like a realistic one. Okay. But one thing you can do, you can convert that into 3D. Okay. And we can work on the Y rotation when his head moves. So when his head moves, little bit here, his head moves. So I will make one keyframe before, a holding keyframe. Now here, I will rotate a bit just like this, so it will look like it is moved. Okay. Then back to normal. And then when his head goes to this side, again, rotate in this direction. Then again back to normal. So this is a little hack that you can use here. Okay. Again a bit he goes there. Let's rotate. Again back to normal. then again a bit rotates to the other side. Okay, so you can see that how you can create something like this. And if you have some issues that we were facing, because it's not 3D, so but you can fake it up, create something like that, so it might work in that way. Okay, now what if I want to put a mustache on her face, on his face? So for the mustache, what I need to do, I cannot use these points. For mustache there will be a little different points. So if I will go to the mouth here, and maybe this point for the mustache, okay, or yeah, this point for the mustache, this is basically what this is, mouth top. So mouth top I can put here. So I can go to the layer, new, null. Okay, this one I will on top. This one I will call, oops, I will rename it to glasses. And this one I will rename it to mustache. So just I renamed it so I know what is what. Now here I will go to the mustache position, and pick whip and choose the mouth top. So it will start moving with it. Now I want to bring the mustache here. Quite big. Okay, and then I will little bit rotate it. So it's actually suits it up. Okay, so that's, I have done it here, and I will pick whip it and pick with the mustache node here. Now it will move with the mustache. Okay, but I will still have that issue of the rotation here. Okay, because it is moving with the face, but it is not rotating with the face. So for the rotation, what I will do here is that I will copy the same code here. But one thing you have to then keep in mind is that your rotation angle or your rotation points will change. You cannot use the same rotation points which are here and here, because that's too far. So we have to find which rotation point can work better with it. Okay. Uh, it's refreshing right now, so it takes a little time. So if I will go here, so this point and this point is good, but I don't know what these points are. So I will check first what these points are. Oops, I have to click, you have to click here. This is mouth left, and then you have mouth right. Okay, mouth left, mouth right. So what I will do here is that I will just go press R. Okay, copy this whole thing, go to my mustache layer, R, Alt, click over here, paste everything what I did. Okay, and okay, I forgot the name of those things. So this is mouth left, mouth right. So exactly the same thing I have to write here. This is for mouth right. Okay, make sure your spelling is correct. And this is mouth left. So your case, your spellings have to be same. Like wherever they use the capital letter, use the capital letter, and wherever they use the small letters, use the small letter. Same case, same spelling. You will not have any issues. Okay. Now it is starting to rotate with that, but on the original one, I have to rotate a little bit here, so it goes with it. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, so now it is rotating with that. Only thing what I need to do at this stage is to color correct this mustache so that it looks like it belongs to him actually. Let it load, because whenever I do the pre-render, it kind of gets refreshed. Okay, color correction, then I can go to the curves. Pull white a little bit down. We don't want white. A little bit black. Okay, and then I can add some levels here. Okay, so there is some white, if you will notice that, on the borders. Now to remove that white, you have to work with a matte. So there is an option called matte, and you have simple choker. Choose simple choker, and if you increase this, so it will choke that white area as much you want to choke it. Don't go too high. This much is fine. Okay. Now you can play this video just to see how it looks like. Okay, so looks fine, looks good, entirely changed the way it was before. So the mustache gave him a little bit personality over here. Now one more thing, we can add like a beard to his face as well. Now beard will be a little different because with the beard, the issue is that if I will go to the beard, you will see that this is the center point of the beard. So the beard will start moving from this. So we have to remove this center point and put it somewhere else. So I'll rotate this one here. And then I will take my pan behind tool, so I can take this center point and put it on the top here. So the beard will move from this area, not from here. Okay, so I can move it even more on the top, somewhere like this. Now if I have put this, on somewhere where the nose is. Now I will come out of my pan behind tool, I will click here. Now if you will notice that if I will go to the beard, And if you notice, if I'm rotating, it is rotating from that point. So, which I think is right. Now, simple thing, go back here to my clip, check all the points. Now, if the beard center point is here, so this is the best point to move it. Now, what is this? I think this is the nose tip. So yeah, I have to put this on the nose tip. And these 2 points I can use for the, you can say, like a kind of rotation for the beard. Now I will go to the new null object, okay, and I'll rename it to beard null, and then press P over here, go back to clip, take the pick whip of the beard null, drag it to the nose tip. So I will drag it to the nose tip, and now it is dragged to the nose, and now I will take the beard layer, pick with it, go to the beard, so it will become the child of the beard, and wherever the beard is going, it will go with it. Okay. Now, issue is that it is moving from here, but those 2 points are not holding it. So I have to hold those points with the help of my null. So I can go back here. First of all, I will go back here to the mustache, copy the whole thing. Now, before doing this, what I will do here is that I will just go back to my cheeks part just to see what is the name of those. Okay. And here, Alt, click on rotation. So everything is fine. Only the name that I want to change over here is right cheek middle, right cheek middle, and then select the whole thing. Left cheek middle. Now, if everything is right, if I go outside, it will not give me error. Otherwise, it will give you error. So there is no error here. Close this one. Okay, let's see if it works fine. Okay, now because his face moves it a lot and it's not that 3D and it's big. The beard itself is huge, covering the whole thing. So it will work like this. There is no other way to fix it. Okay, the only way to fix this is to change the position of it, the original one, because null cannot be moved around because null is attached to those points. So we have to go to the beard, press position here, and make a keyframe. And wherever it moves, just move it where you want it to move. And you have to rotate it as well. But first, let's move it. Then we move this here. So a little bit here and there movement you have to do. So temporarily it will solve the issue. Okay. So just like not that perfect one, the beard especially. Rest I think is okay. It would look fine if his face is not moving a lot, so it would be fine. Okay, so let's take another clip over here. Let's go to the any other video. Let's delete this one because we don't need it anymore. Let's see if this video is moving a lot. Okay, this is perfect for the beard because it's not moving a lot. And for glasses and everything. So we will try to put everything here. So select the whole thing. None. Track it with the facial details features. Okay, so this is done now. So just go back here. Perfect. So I will go back here in my video. I will take the beard. Okay, try to first position the beard and rotation, everything here. Okay, now because his hair color is little bit darker, so I will just darken it up his hair, the hair. Okay, now to better match it, what I can do is here is that I will make a small mask on his face here. You subtract here and then feather it out. So look. Okay, now it looks fine. Now what I need here is to bring the null, and I will rename this null to beard. Now simple, I will go here. First I have to see which point. I think this point is good for the beard, but maybe he is moving his face a lot. No, because this is a lip. Lip moves a lot, I think. So that's not the best thing to put it. Okay, so I think the this point will be better. The down one, the chin. Okay, so I will go to the null. First, let me bring this down. P, then I'll go here so I can see all of this. I'll take a pick whip and go to the null, chin. Okay, so it will be done. Now what I will do is that I will just take my beard and pick whip and then attach it to the beard. Now it will move with the beard, only I have to fix the rotation. Now rotation here and here, whatever rotation part you want to use it, you can use that. I will use the same one which I used before for the glasses. Okay, this one and this one. So I'll go to the beard here, null R, alt and press here. So now I have to write this because I forgot to, well, let me see if it is there. No, it's not there. Now you can see that this is the one name. So I have to write exactly name. So same name. So make sure your composition, your video name is not that long, because this is too long. It's a little hard to write because I'm doing the coding from the scratch instead of like copy pasting. So I don't have this issue, but you will be copy pasting or you will be just writing down without doing the coding. So make sure your names are shorter, so it will become easier for you to type it out. Okay. So I will write the same name that I used before. Right cheek top. Copy the whole thing. See, there is an error here. Okay. So the error was that because I just made one, I didn't made like the second one because I just pressed enter here. So that was one issue. But then I will press enter and type the other one here. Make this one B. Okay, and this one I will call this left cheek top. So now the error is still there, but don't worry, I will just change this one because still I'm not finished. Okay, I think that the error should go. Yeah, there it went. Now what I need to just do is that I will just go to the beard and reposition the beard so it will be fine. And also this is the rotation, because when you apply the expression to the null, it rotates the original one because there is this attached to it. Okay. Okay. So it's better than before. Still, it is a little bit moving. That's one thing, but still, it can be worked out. Now, one thing you can do here is that uh, I can go and I can choose none over here, unlink it with the null, and then I will go back to this beard image, recompose it, move everything inside, and call this one beard image. Okay, make sure move everything inside. Now, why I did this, did that because I am going to apply an effect over here, or like a pin over here. Now, pin will not work on the image outside. It will only work on the image which is inside a pre-composition, because pre-composition have exactly the same size of your footage. So so it have to be exactly same size. So that's why I converted into like a pre-composition. So the size exactly matches with the size of your composition. Like both of the videos will have same size. But if I'm inside this beard image, okay, so the beard size is only this much, but I want the whole thing. So when you convert into a pre-composition, So the size is counted as this. Okay, so that's why I did that. Now what I will do here, there is a pinning here. Okay, and let me do one thing here. Let's go here. I want to check something here. Okay, first one is this left cheek top, and the second one over here is the right. Okay, so what I need to do here is that I have to make pin for the first one, okay, and for the second one. Now once these pins are created, what I need to do here is that I have to go back here in the in my when you will create pins, automatically you will see this puppet inside your image. It will open for you automatically. You just have to open mesh, which is this pin, deform, then you will see pin 1 and you will see pin 2. Now pin 1 is this one, okay, and pin 2 is this one. Now what we need to do here is that you will go back to your composition here, okay, and I will take the pin 1 position and attach it to the left cheek top, and then I will take the position of the pin 2 over here and attach it to the oops, yeah, now I'll take this one, attach it to the right cheek top. So both are now attached here. Okay, now there's one issue here. I have to delete the beard from here. Okay, go here and I have to make one pin here or something here. Okay, down. Now you will see that I have now pin number 3, and this one I will attach to the chin. So I have to go back here, take this, attach it to the chin, so it will go down. Okay, now this will be more effective if you will see. Okay, so this is one way you can do this. So everything is clear. Any questions so far, everyone? Anyone? Now I can do the same thing, same like method which I use here. I can use the same method now for the glasses. Put the sunglasses here. Okay, now what I need to do here is that I have to convert this into a pre-composition again, and I'll call this sunglasses. Take a pen and nose bridge, okay, left cheek top, right cheek top. So this is one thing we have here. So now this is more simple method. So what you just only need to do, because when you create the pin, it automatically opens this option. You just have to go to the mesh, deform, you will see all the pins, open up the pins. Okay, so the first one I created is for, because the order is very important, because their name you will not see here. It was only 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So order uh, is very important. So I will go back here. I will go to the nose first because I have to take the first one, bridge it to the nose bridge. Okay, this position. Now this there. Now I will go to back here, mouth, no, not mouth, sorry, cheek and chin. So left cheek top, okay, and right cheek top. So this one, pin 2, this is the pin 2, I will take the position of pin 2, left cheek top, and then right cheek top. Oops. If this goes away, you can lock this one. Next time it will not go away. So, and when you're done, you can unlock it. Okay. So a bit it has changed here. So what I can do here is that I can go to the sunglasses and put one extra here just to reshape it. But don't move these. Don't move the one that you created already and you have attached it, because those will create problem. Oh, okay. I think it got forever. It got attached to it. So what I can do here is that the best thing to do is uh, lock this view. Okay, why? Because if I will double click it here in the sunglasses, what will happen? It will take me inside the sunglasses. Now you can see that I'm inside the sunglasses here. Now, if I will do anything here, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's always better that, whatever I will do it here. And I don't know what's going on because, let me turn on my transparency from here, because I'm inside the composition. So best thing is that if I will go back here, lock this view composition, then go back to sunglasses. So actually it is showing me the sunglasses layer, okay, but I'm stick to that previous one, which is this. So what I will change is I'm not doing on this one, I'm doing on this composition sunglasses inside here. Okay, as this the outside one is locked, so I cannot see anything. Okay, like an inside from here, only I see is this one because this view is locked. So this will help me to do any kind of changes here. Okay, and I'm doing that change here. Okay, or let me do one thing. Let me create this here. Then go back. Okay, or else I can do one thing. I cannot undock it basically. I was trying to undock it, but I cannot. So now I'm inside. The issue is that because for some reason it's not showing me the puppet tool. So what I have to do, I have to manually move it down or up, and then I have to go back here to see what the changes are done. Okay, so this is what I meant, but you know, you got the idea here, so I don't want to change this whole thing here. Or if you don't want this, you can apply with the same method that we used before. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now you can take a very short break, take a 10 minutes break, but not more than that, because the next part we will work on Photoshop and inside our footage here. Okay, so we will go back and forth to work on the second part. Okay, so we'll be back on the Blackboard. I will send you the link again on the Blackboard, but make sure you're coming back like sooner, because don't take long break, because next class will be like kind of shorter. Okay.